Good morning and welcome to Sober Readings. Today is Thursday, December 4th. From Daily Reflections, Into Action. AA is more than a set of principles. It is a society of alcoholics in action. We must carry the message, else we ourselves can wither, and those who haven't been given the truth may die. That's from As Bill Sees It, page 13. I desperately wanted to live, but if I was to succeed, I had to become active in our God-given program. I joined what became my group, where I opened the hall, made coffee, and cleaned up. I had been sober about 3 months when an old-timer told me I was doing 12-step work. What a satisfying realization that was. I felt I was really accomplishing something. God had given me a second chance, AA had shown me the way, and these gifts were not only free, they were also priceless. Now the joy of seeing newcomers grow reminds me of where I have come from, where I am now, and the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. I need to attend meetings because they recharge my batteries so that I have light when it's needed. I'm still a beginner in service work, but already I am receiving more than I'm giving. I can't keep it unless I give it away. I am responsible when another reaches out for help. I want to be there, sober. Today's reading from 24 Hours, the AA Thought for the Day. If we allow an alcoholic thought to lodge in our minds for any length of time, we are in danger of having a slip. Therefore, we must dispel such thoughts at once, by refusing their admittance, and by immediately putting constructive thoughts in their place. Remember that alcohol is poison to you. Remember that it is impossible for you to drink normally. Remember that one drink will lead to others, and you will eventually be drunk. Remember what happened to you in the past as a result of your drinking. Think of every reason you have learned in AA for not taking that drink. Fill your mind with constructive thoughts. Am I keeping my thoughts constructive? The meditation for the day. Always seek to set aside the valuations of the world which seem wrong, and try to judge only by those valuations which seem right to you. Do not seek too much the praise and notice of men. Be one of those who, though sometimes scoffed at, have a serenity and a peace of mind which the scoffers never know. Be one of that band who feel the divine principle in the universe, though he be often rejected by men because he cannot be seen. Today's prayer for the day. I pray that I may not heed too much the judgment of men. I pray that I may test things by what seems right to me. And finally, today's reading from As Bill Sees It. Page 160. The Rationalizers and the Self-Effacing. We alcoholics are the biggest rationalizers in the world. Fortified with the excuse that we are doing great things for AA, we can, through broken anonymity, resume our old and disastrous pursuit of personal power and prestige, public honors, and money. The same implacable urges that, when frustrated, once caused us to drink. That's from AA Comes of Age, pages 292 and 293. Dr. Bob was essentially a far more humble person than I, and anonymity came rather easily to him. When it was sure that he was mortally afflicted, some of his friends suggested that there should be a monument erected in honor of him and his wife, Anne, befitting a founder and his lady. Telling me about this, Dr. Bob grinned broadly and said, "God bless 'em. They mean well, but let's you and me get buried just like other folks." In the Akron cemetery where Dr. Bob and Anne lie, the simple stone says not a word about AA. This final example of self-effacement is of more permanent worth to AA than any amount of public attention or any great monument. And that's also from AA Comes of Age, pages 136 to 137. And that's it for today's reading. What stuck out to you today? For me, it was the prayer of the day in the line that says, I pray that I may not heed too much the judgment of men. And that reminds me of one of our mantras in AA. What other people think of me is none of my business. So share your thoughts and comments with me on today's readings by going to soberreadings.com and filling out the form, or you can send me an email at soberreadingswithscott@gmail.com. While you're at the website, don't forget to click the link to follow the show and click the other link to drop $1 in the donation basket. Thanks for listening. And remember, just for today, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day. And as my friend Larry says, best day ever.